The next state of play for the PlayStation 5 is going to be happening soon. Let's talk about it. Now, if you guys remember right, the last state of play happened about 5 months ago where we got some pretty cool game announcements, and I'm here to tell you right now that the next state of play for the PlayStation 5 is imminent, it's coming, and we are going to dive into everything that there is to know about Sony's next PlayStation 5 state of play. So as we know, the PlayStation 5 has got some big game announcements that they announced previously that we don't have release dates yet for, especially since they're supposed to be released this year. For instance, Ratchet & Clank, A Rift Apart, the next Gran Turismo game, and Horizon Forbidden West, all supposed to be releasing in 2021 with the slight chance of God of War Ragnarok. I highly doubt we're getting it this year, but they said it's going to be 2021, but I don't think we're going to get it until probably mid of 2022. And that's not to mention all of the other big PlayStation 5 games that are going to be releasing from third-party developers that are console exclusive or a timed launch for the PS5. So according to a creator who focuses primarily on Capcom content like Resident Evil, he quote retweeted somebody asking about the next Resident Evil Village update, and to which he answered, to give a semi-serious answer, Sony has some event planned for the start of the year for either January or February. I won't be surprised if Capcom either did something themselves in January or took part of that due to Sony marketing. Now, at first, you're probably thinking that these claims are baseless, but they could have a little bit of validity. We know that Capcom is going to be doing something big for their next Monster Hunter Rise digital event that will have the primary focus of Monster Hunter Rise. Now, it could be that this is what Aesthetic Gamer was talking about, but I wouldn't count out a state of play for this month or next month at all, because for the simple fact that the digital event that Capcom is putting on is primarily for Monster Hunter Rise. PlayStation and Capcom have other big titles like Resident Evil Village and Silent Hill Reboot that will likely be happening, but on a dedicated PlayStation state of play or even their E3 Direct this year if there is E3. But as we know, E3 is not until the summer, usually in June, and allegedly we're supposed to be getting the next Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart sometime early spring of 2021, which leaves them not enough time to effectively promote Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Now, you could say that people are probably going to go out and buy Rift Apart regardless of if it's promoted at a state of play or if it's promoted at E3, but a state of play slated for January or even February is the perfect opportunity for them to properly give us gameplay and showcase everything that there is to know about what is new in Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. As we know, the new Ratchet & Clank is going to be utilizing every single piece of technology that is in the PS5, so we got to know exactly what that is. If not, then it's just going to be another Ratchet & Clank game, which I'll be fine with. I'll be buying it regardless, but I still think that this game deserves the love and respect and marketing that every other big PlayStation title gets. The Ratchet & Clank series is arguably one of the best PlayStation franchises to date, and I think that it deserves just as much marketing as the new Spider-Man game that released this year. Now, you could argue that what is the point of PlayStation doing a state of play this month or next month or even anytime soon when people aren't able to buy the PlayStation 5 console? Well, the reality is that is a valid claim. Why would Sony take all the time to promote upcoming PlayStation 5 games when people aren't even able to buy it right now? Now, that is a valid concern and it is a good argument. It does make sense. Why would they promote something and, promote PS5 games whenever they're only promoting it to like a small portion of PlayStation 5 users? They want to be able to do a press conference like this and appeal to the masses. If they don't have the PlayStation 5 in stock or the stock situation sorted out by the time that these games release, then there's really no point in promoting them all that much. At the end of the day, the games and gameplay that we get online from creators is what's going to sell these consoles the most. Sure, you can do a state of play that's super extravagant and showcase everything upcoming for the PlayStation 5, but at this point they might as well save that until E3 of 2021, because I'll be honest, I really don't see the stock situation for the PlayStation 5 being sorted out until the summer, and I don't think we're going to be getting any big game launches until probably the fall of 2021 for the PlayStation 5. Either way though, I do think it's a strong possibility that we will get something from PlayStation. Maybe they'll do a wild card and they'll do a PlayStation 4 state of play. The PlayStation 4 platform still does hold a majority of PlayStation players, and I guarantee their revenue numbers are much higher on the PS4 still, and they're going to continue to be that way, so it might make sense for them to do that, similar to what Nintendo has done for the 3DS in the past. Either way, guys, I am super excited to see what PlayStation is working on. I know that they're working on a state of play, and I know it's going to happen soon. Let me know what your thoughts though, guys. Do you think we're going to be getting a bombshell of a state of play that will finally reveal the release date for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. This has been Wes, and I will see you on the next video.